I know it's been 2 weeks since the last one, but today I'm back with another scary Saturday. If you guys want to see more in the future, leave a like and leave a comment. And also, if you guys want to send me some scary videos and scary animations to watch, send them over to me on Twitter and Instagram. But today we are watching 3 scary animations. The first one is by Stephen D. It's called The Smiling Man on the Street. Every single time I leave a like and I leave their link in the description because the amount of work that goes into this is insane.
About 5 years ago, I lived downtown in a major city in the US. I've always been a night person, so I would often find myself
I actually
bored
work
after
like
my roommate
at
went to
nighttime.
sleep. To pass the time, I used to go for long walks and spent the time thinking.
Okay, I don't do that now.
park,
That's
as
kind
it
of
was
sketchy.
Most nights was completely empty. I turned down a short side street in order to loop back to my apartment.
Okay,
when I first
okay.
noticed him.
This
At
guy
the far
kind
end
of
of
got
the street on my side
himself
was
into
the
the
silhouette of a
situation.
man dancing. It was a strange dance, similar to
And
a
he
waltz.
proceeds to move
Deciding
towards
he
him.
was probably drunk, I stepped as
Turn
close
around,
as I
man.
could to the
Turn
road
around.
to give him the majority of the sidewalk to pass me by. He was
Uh-oh.
very tall and lanky and wearing an
Oh
old suit.
gosh.
He danced closer until I could make out his face. His eyes were
Oh.
open and wild, head tilted back, looking off at the sky. His mouth was formed
that
in a
Jeff the
painfully
Killer?
wide cartoon of a smile.
Oh
I decided to cross the
my
street before he
goodness.
could get any closer.
I'd start
As I
running.
reached the
I'd
other
start
side,
dashing
I
away.
glanced back and then stopped dead in my tracks. He had stopped dancing and was standing with one foot in the street,
Oh, wow.
perfectly parallel to
I'd
me.
run faster than
He was
Usain Bolt
facing
at that
me,
point.
but still looking
World record
skyward.
speed.
Smile still wide on his lips. I was completely and utterly unnerved by this.
Yep.
I started
Yep.
walking
Gulp.
again. He didn't move. The street and
Oh,
sidewalk
he better
ahead
get out
were
of there
completely
quick.
empty. Still unnerved, I looked back to where he had been standing to find him gone. For the briefest of moments, I
What?
felt relieved.
Is this man
until I
teleporting now?
noticed him. He had crossed the street and was now slightly crouched down. I
Okay,
couldn't
this man
tell
is
for
moving
sure due to
faster
the
than
distance
Flash.
and the shadows, but I was certain he was facing me. I
He
was
better
so shocked that I stood
go.
there for some time, staring at him. And then he started moving towards
Oh my
me
gosh,
again.
the way
He
he's
took
just like
giant,
staring up all
exaggerated
weirdly
tiptoed
is
steps
just
as
even.
if he were a cartoon character sneaking up on someone.
Pink
I like to
Panther?
say at this point, I ran away or pulled out my pepper spray or my cell phone or anything at all. But I didn't.
A
I
pocket
just
knife?
stood there,
Possibly?
completely frozen as the
Oh
smiling
my,
man crept
just
towards
run.
me, still smiling, still
He's just,
looking at the sky.
has he been standing there
When
the
I
entire
finally
time
found
and
my
just
voice,
looking
I
at that
blurted
man?
out the first thing that came to mind.
Help.
What I meant to say was, "Hey, what do you want?" What came out was a whimper. What do you... Regardless of whether or not humans can smell
get
fear,
out of there,
they
man.
can certainly hear it. I heard it in my own voice. and
I mean,
that
who
only
wouldn't
made
be
me
scared
more
if they
afraid.
saw someone like
But
that?
he didn't react to it at all. He just stood there, smiling. And then, after
God.
what felt like forever, he turned around very slowly and
What?
started dance walking away. Just like that,
All
not
that-
wanting
that-
to turn back to him
all that
again,
just for
I
that?
just watched him go until he was enough away to almost be out of sight. And then I realized something. He wasn't moving away anymore, nor was he dancing. I watched in horror as the distant shape of him grew larger and larger.
Wait, what?
And this time he was running
Oh,
straight
I told
towards
you
me.
guys he's
I
gonna start
ran
running.
until I was off the
Go,
side
go.
road
You
and
should have
back into
ran
a
like
better lit row of sparse traffic.
minutes ago.
Looking behind me then, he was
Oh my gosh.
nowhere to be found.
Yeah, he's probably behind you by
The
now.
rest of the way home, I kept glancing over my
Yikes.
shoulder, always expecting to see his terrifying smile.
I hope he learned his
He was
lesson
never
never to
there.
go on walks at
I
night
lived
again.
in that city for 6 more months after that night, and I never went out for another walk. There was something about his face that always haunted me. He didn't look drunk.
If you're gonna go
He
on
didn't
walks
look
at night,
high.
you should go with
He
friends or
looked
something.
completely and utterly insane.
Yeah.
And that's a
He does
very,
look insane.
very scary thing to see.
Hold on. Bop! Oh my gosh, dude. Like, you never know. That man could have had a knife or something. Like, you know, you could probably beat up an insane person, but insane people, they will go extra measures to hurt you. So it's better not to mess with them. The first thing I would have done at the first few seconds, I would have ran away instead of, telling a story in my head for the next like 2 minutes, which is what he did. But yeah, let's move on to animation number 2. Alright guys, so after this video, I want you guys to comment which animation was the scariest. Okay, so the second animation is by Wansi Entertainment, and this video is called I Heard the Piano Playing in the Basement. What? I bet it's Beethoven's ghost or something like that. We're leaving a like on this, and let's hop right into this video. Let's see how scary this one is.
My name is Kyla.
Playing the piano at night and like all
is
weirdly is just
that was in my elementary
scary.
school.
Elementary
when
school?
I was a kid, my friends and I used to record random videos in my school's basement. Most of the time,
kids these days already have iPhones in elementary school.
Went there.
I didn't have an iPhone until in college.
The reason was that place was scary and sometimes smelled really bad.
Uh-oh.
The basement was completely dark. We slowly walked in the basement with our phone lights on. I was nervous, but my friends were already walking ahead of me, so I just followed them. We were a group of 5, so I felt like I shouldn't be scared.
Yeah, but you guys are kids in elementary school.
Michael was in the front
5 kids equals 1 adult, basically.
And also the one recording on his phone.
Oh man. See,
I
look
was
at
in
all
the
these
very
spoiled
back
kids
and
with their
holding onto my
smartphones.
friend Kate's shirt. There was a room just beside the basement's wall, and inside of it was a grand piano. Nothing else, only the piano.
And they probably heard something playing off of it too.
We were all quiet, and you could only hear our heavy breathing as we walked through the basement. But we didn't hear anything. And then, out of nowhere,
how is it
Michael
possible to
said,
make it so creepy?
Boring.
I mean, it is boring.
It took us around 3 minutes to reach the end.
They haven't seen anything. Why did they go down there in the first place, actually?
And we all started walking back in the long basement.
Uh-oh.
We finally returned to the main gate.
Let's see what they find in their footage.
Sat on a bench. Everyone was focused on Michael.
Maybe the camera caught something their eyes couldn't.
It was quiet at first.
Very pitch black.
All that could be heard were our whispers as we tried to figure out whether or not we should continue with the recording.
Okay, watch closely. Oh.
When we heard a sound coming from what seemed like just beside the basement. We couldn't believe what we just heard.
Wait.
So we paused the video, rewinded it.
What did they hear or see?
The sound came from the grand piano.
Wait, how did they not hear it?
Song, and at that moment,
they were there, weren't they?
Dropped his phone.
Oh.
We were all shocked and scared. We didn't say anything for a while. I'm 100% positive that we didn't hear that piano playing as we walked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did they not hear it? They were there.
And the scariest thing was that the piano was still playing when Michael said,
boring.
The recording was around 3 minutes long, and when the recording was done playing, we were all speechless.
Whoa.
This was many years ago, but to this day, I still don't have an explanation.
Look, she's an adult now, and she's still haunted by this.
Maybe someone went to that room and played it, but if
I don't know, man.
Why couldn't we hear it while we were walking through the basement? We also didn't see anyone else down there.
How did the camera catch it?
Did we only hear it when we played the recording? I am still confused about that incident.
If that's a true story, yikes, that is actually intense. Okay, so this one wasn't as scary. It was like a build-up kind of animation. I would still say the first animation is scarier. So the last animation is by the amazing Llama Arts, and this one is called the Horn-Headed Man Animated. I don't think I've seen this one just yet. It's his or hers most recent animation. So let's leave a like, and let's see if this one is the scariest one out of the 3. The Horn-Headed Man.
Moonlight peered through my window as I jolted awake. My clamorous breaths disturbed the silence of my dark room.
Dang, he's breathing so hard.
Out of a frightful
Is that a
dream
spider?
that had me thinking it
You guys
was
see
all
that?
too real.
In the top right
With
corner?
sweat on my brow, I sat up and grabbed my water from the nightstand and took a sip from the now warmed
Dang.
glass.
I'd like to have
My
a
hand
full
shook
glass
as
of
I
water
recounted my
when I wake up.
nightmare of the horn-headed man.
Oh,
In my dream, I was walking
It was
through
a
my
nightmare.
neighborhood, the street lights flickering as I made my way down the uninhabited sidewalk.
okay. It was just a nightmare. It's not real.
Nothing threatening, just a walk through the midnight hours. A block
How
down,
scary can a
I could
nightmare
see a
be? Come
figure in
on.
the distance, walking slowly towards me. His steps seemed mismatched and labored.
Whoa.
He passed a few
Whoa,
houses
whoa.
looking straight ahead, neither
What
looking
in the
left
world?
nor right. His head was fixed on the
So
sidewalk
he just
in front
decides
of
to
him.
keep walking towards it?
As I was getting closer to my home,
He's like,
I
"What
could
is
see him
that?"
slowly
Huh.
starting to embark on my territory. I quickly rushed to my front
Oh,
door and hurried
Lock
inside.
the door, lock the door.
Through my window, I could see him walk past my property. I was thinking to myself, oh God, please have him keep going, please.
Oh no, he's
He was
coming
just
for
about to
you,
walk
my
all the way
friend. He's
past
coming
my
for
front yard
you.
when he stopped.
Oh gosh.
His body almost shifted abnormally as he turned to
Exactly
face
what
my
he
home.
didn't want.
He just stood there, looking,
Oh.
not moving, just standing there.
Why is he fully exposed at the window
man
though? He
bore
should have
the
like
horned head of a skeletal
hidden
goat.
or something.
His body was pale and looked fragile, and his fingers were thin
He
and
looks like a
bony.
zombie.
I thought
Look, his
to
skin is like
myself,
gray.
what does he want? Slowly, he started lifting a quivering arm and pointed right at me.
Oh.
I started to backpedal into the darkness of my house, when all of a sudden he let out an inhuman screech.
What?
That's when I woke
Turn
up.
into a monster?
Too frightened to go back to bed.
Whew.
I turned on the television.
Like I said,
and
guys,
saw that the local news for
It's
early risers
it's
was on.
it's just a nightmare. It's not real.
My
So
stomach
it's okay.
dropped, and my body
It's just a
suddenly
dream.
turned
It's just a
cold as I
nightmare.
listened to the current news report.
Oh.
The news anchor on the television said, "Breaking news. A woman who lived on Columbia Avenue has been murdered. Local officials say that they received an anonymous phone call from
God.
the victim's home. We arrived at the house at around 12:20.
Don't tell me they're
We saw
about to
the
say
victim
the
inside in
horn-headed
the
man.
card which rested next to her. The sheriff held up the card.
Oh gosh.
Back of it,
Oh, you guys
see
see
the
it?
image of the horn-headed
Mhm.
man.
It
The
wasn't just a
officer started
nightmare.
to read. One down. Slowly I go. He then lifted his
Yikes.
head back up.
Wait, whoa, whoa,
His
whoa.
blood
Whoa.
started trickling from his eyes and mouth.
Wait, he got cursed or
He sat
something?
there shaking.
You guys see that?
couldn't breathe.
He
Started
read that
trickling
and all
from
of a
his
sudden his eyes turned.
One down. Slowly I go.
Oh
He
wow.
then lifted his head back up.
Yeah, his mistake
blood
was to
started
read it. Oh
trickling
my
from his
gosh.
eyes and mouth.
Well, two
I
down
sat there
now.
shaking, and I couldn't breathe. Columbia's just 3 blocks away from me.
Yeah, he's
I
coming
jumped
for
out
you
of my
now.
bed and ran to my window.
Uh-oh.
Something within me made me
Uh-oh.
want to look outside.
Oh, he's right there, isn't he?
That's when I saw him.
Oh, shoot. Oh, and
He
he's
just
looking
stood
at
there,
him.
Looking. Not moving. Just looking.
Just watch, it's a nightmare.
The
In a
horn-headed
nightmare, he
man.
wakes up again.
His body pale and fragile.
Oh,
His
again?
fingers thin and bony.
Wait, that's it? He didn't get attacked or anything? Alright guys, so let me know in the comments which animation was the scariest to you. I'd actually have to say it's Llama Arts now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry Stephen D and Wansi, but that one was pretty crazy. It was in his nightmare, and then he woke up just to see that same news all over. It's like he told the future. Sometimes dreams and nightmares can sometimes tell the future, or like, you know, tell, I don't know, it has some truth to it. So that's the scariest part. Like whenever I have nightmares, I just hope that it's not gonna be real, but sometimes you never know. But yeah, thanks for watching yet another episode of Scary Saturdays. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and leave a comment. Don't forget to send me some scary animations on Twitter and Instagram for next week. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.